Sailing on the sea, feel the breeze, oh so free. Shallow water, where the sun shines, wanna be. Turquoise water, like a dream. Colors so bright underneath the palm trees. Everything feels right. Swaying with the waves as the sun kisses my face. Seagulls flying high in this coastal embrace. White sand beaches stretching out for miles. In this paradise, time just slows down to smile. Ocean breeze, take me away to a world where worries sway.
If you look just to the east of Florida, you'll see some really light colored water. We decided this would be the best place for our next sailing adventure. So off we flew from Texas to Miami, Florida, and then from Miami, Florida to Great Abaco, Marsh Harbour. So we're here in the Bahamas, Great Abaco. We rented this vehicle, which is a Honda Fit shuttle. Kind of cool. It speaks Japanese to us. We're not sure what it says, but it works. You drive on the right hand side of the car. Yeah, it's kind of backwards. This is where we're staying tonight at the Parrot before we go on the boat today. We're very, very nice Airbnb. She has everything you possibly need: towels, sunscreen, shampoo. Very cute place. The neighborhood is just being built back up after the hurricane from 2019. So it's coming along, but this used to be a lot more houses. Yeah. Anyways, this is called Paradise Pines Villa. Supposedly she owns a place in Turtle Cay too, a house, which is probably pretty nice. She keeps her places very nice. These sticks we are passing by used to all be trees. On September 1st of 2019, Hurricane Dorian hit and devastated these islands. We had some extra time, so we decided to drive out to Turtle Cay to take a look around. The Bahama Beach Club is located here. It's a nice place to stay and also has a great restaurant and bar. The sight of the crystal blue water was truly mesmerizing. After Turtle Cay, we did a little grocery shopping and then went over to Navigare to do our boat briefing. We were very impressed by the people at this Navigare base. We dealt with Rosie, Nas, and Mauro, which was the manager. They were so friendly and helpful. This is the sitting area and galley of the boat. Now we'll take you downstairs where there are 4 staterooms, 2 on each side, 1 forward and 1 aft on each side. Right here is a little couch that actually opens up into a single bed if needed. They all have a nice big bed with easy access to both sides of the bed. There is also a hanging closet in each room, and then a lot of storage. Also, each one has a wet head. This is the galley and nav station. This boat is extremely easy to run. Big, great window to open up here. Front, we have tables, beds, sitting area. Then the downstairs, on the other side, we've already made this room pretty filthy, but another nice stateroom. What you think of the boat, Parker? Will it work for us?
Good.
I'm in love with the fridge. So we've had Conquerors twice now. First place, I'll tell you what it was called later. Second place is called Snappas.
Snappers.
No, Snappas. See it on there, Snappas. These are number one so far. We left Marsh Harbour and went through the beautiful blue shallow water through the Whale Cay Cut. The Whale Cay Cut is best to go through at wind speeds under 15 knots. We grabbed a mooring ball at White Sound on Green Turtle Cay. The entrance to get to White Sound ranges from 4 to 6 feet in depth, depending on the tide.
This is not a road. We're back in Colorado.
We rented a golf cart and went off to explore. Our first stop was at Pineapples for a much-needed drink and lunch.
On the way to Pineapples, Bucky Road.
Make sure you ask Yvonne to make you a pineapple smash. That drink is delicious. After lunch, we stopped at Green Turtle Marino to grab some squid and headed to Coco Beach to feed the turtles and stingrays.
He wants to come in.
You got the baby? Oh, you got the big one.
Oh no! Oh, you're a turtle. Not make sure it's long enough because the turtles get a little aggressive when they bite sometimes.
Weird.
He's like he has better food over there.
He almost like sits up like a puppy.
Oh, it's so weird when they go.
You know, the dining option.
Don't head for that.
Aww. Oh, he has everybody by him. We are sitting here at Green Turtle. Over there is Green Turtle Beach Club restaurant. Back behind us is a really nice restaurant playing live music called the Boathouse. It looks pretty cool. In the morning, we left from Green Turtle Cay, White Sound, and went over to No Name Cay to feed the pigs. We just got to No Name Cay. And Parker doesn't seem to want to feed any living creature down here. But he'll swim with them.
He wants to see them die.
Oh yeah, they're gonna die for sure.
We'll see how fat these pigs are over here. We're going over there to feed the pigs.
It's not getting.
In a land of golden shores, an island you should know, where the pigs roam wild and free with a grace you won't forget. They say you can feed them, swim alongside their playful den. Truth be told, my friend, their charm might not be what it seems.
Parker, go get the sign.
As the sun sets on the way, the pigs gather round. Hungry eyes and buzzing sounds, it's a sight to behold. But be cautious as you lay your feast, for they're not too tame. Beware the water where you swim, for they leave their mark unashamed.
I don't smell that well. I got the big nose. I guess you're asking well. You might need to be on top of the bed.
That's not working.
You're gonna have to have a long pee. I just realized Parker got a few.
Catch it. Oh, I dropped it on his back. He said, I don't want to do it. You're bad.
But pan the whole thing in and let him take a bite out. Here.
They said specifically not to do it, so.
Oh, shit.
That went well.
Get out of the water. Yes. This is Big O's restaurant. As you walk in the gate, there is a nice dining room upstairs, and then downstairs is a great pool and a swim-up bar. It was too early for us to eat lunch, but it looked like a great place. Well, that's cute. They have a bar right. They have a bar right there, honey, with seats. Tommy's blowing up the paddle. He's motivated today. Upwind first. The boys went paddleboarding in this little area of No Name Cay and saw lots of wildlife. We're grilling out hot doggies for lunch. You guys just get back to paddleboarding. Had a good time with lots of sea life. We left No Name Cay after lunch and headed to Guana Cay to Orchard Bay to grab a mooring ball for the night. Fisher's Bay is also a good place if you'd rather anchor. Both are very convenient to get to Nippers and Grabbers, the two bars.
What do you think of the shallow water?
Scary.
Averaging about 10 feet of water right now. Last
Bad choices make great stories. Boy, I wonder if we're going the right way. You can leave your hat on, it's all good. Watch out for falling coconuts. It's a short walk to the Atlantic side of the island where Nipper's Bar is. Make sure to read the signs on the way.
Got our nippers.
Got our nippers on. Our nipper's pretty good. We are at Nippers having The Nipper's special drink. After a great drink, we walked over to Grabbers. Right there, baby? Yeah. Okay, what do you think of the Grabbers drink?
I like the Nipper better.
Let Phil hear you say that.
Both pretty good.
It's good, but Nipper,
I agree.
The next morning, we woke up and left Guana Cay and went down to No Cay. No Harbour has a small entrance that is about 6 to 8 foot in depth. I would recommend only one boat going through this narrow passage at a time. Once you're inside, you can go to your port or starboard to find a mooring. The harbor has a north entrance, but the depths here are only 2 to 3 feet deep, so it's best to anchor outside the north entrance and dinghy in. If you notice in this video, some of the moored boats have actually hit bottom at low tide, so make sure you have plenty of depth underneath your keel. Landed at No Cay. Very shallow, narrow passageway to get in here. A little stressful, but gosh, you gotta get used to the shallow water here in the Abacos.
where the two ropes come in.
The gray boat's going. Go to the left side in there. See.
We are heading to Aubrey's Sail Shop to check it out.
How are we going to a sail shop? We don't need sails.
We're just going to check them out, say hi. No has been home for generations for the Aubrey Brothers boat building and also Aubrey Sail Shop, which is now a canvas shop. Since the hurricane of 2019, there are no restaurants here, but there is a small grocery store. If you're looking for alcohol, you will not find any on this island. We spotted a creature that is now on the red list for endangered species, a spotted eagle ray. One of the locals told us they were refurbishing the boat that was on the cover of Crosby, Stills and Nash Southern Cross album. He told us we were welcome to go aboard and take a look around. This is a 65-foot wooden schooner built in the 1940s. We left No Cay in the morning and motored over to Elbow Cay, Hopetown. On the way over, our depths averaged between 3 to 13 feet. That was at high tide. This is normal for the Abaco Sea and takes some time to get used to. This is one of the more congested anchorages with a narrow, shallow entrance on the way in, however wide enough for 2 boats to pass. If you draw more than 5 feet, it's probably best to anchor right outside the entrance. Here the moorings are what I would describe as 2 milk jugs. One you pick up to your starboard side and one you pick up to your port side and tighten them as tight as you can to stay away from other boats. It's a very tight anchorage. Some of the moorings have milk jugs written reserved on it or with names. Those are reserved for monthly or weeks at a time. We decided to take a golf cart to Tahiti Beach, which is a fun place at low tide. You can come around from Hopetown by boat and anchor right outside of Tahiti Beach. And there's also a little floating restaurant that's there every once in a while. We are at the beach restaurant, on the beach restaurant. End of the day in Hopetown, first day here. Sun setting. We went to Tahiti Beach today. This is how close everybody is. We could just talk to everybody pretty easily.
Kings. Safety first. He always says 3 steps to follow. No one's.
We are walking up to the lighthouse. Elbow Reef Lighthouse was built in 1863. The lighthouse remains the only active and manned lighthouse station in the world that has not been electrified. The lens is hand wound by a keeper and fueled by kerosene. In 2019, the lighthouse was severely damaged by Hurricane Dorian, but 11 days after the storm, it was the first light to shine on Hopetown. Okay, the boys left me. I'm guessing I have to go through this doggy door. Better take off my backpack. Captain Jack's restaurant has bingo on Monday nights at 6 o'clock, but you kind of have to be there by 4 to get a seat. So we went and did that. Bingo night at Captain Jack's. Fun night out.